We're told tonight former Congresswoman Corrine Brown is spending time with family. You heard at the top of the news, her pastor said she is likely surrounded by people who can make her laugh.
Since her indictment last year, she's maintained her innocence and hasn't minced words about it. We went back into the News4 Jax archives so you can hear her version of the story in her own words from the beginning.
My heart is just really heavy. This has been a very difficult time for me, my family, my constituents, but I'm looking forward to a speedy day in court to vindicate myself. I no way feel like this is just the beginning. The community has been praying, but my attorneys are here, and we will present the other side. It used to be a program on TV, and here is the rest of the story. We got the rest of the story. So I'm looking forward to presenting the rest of the story. It's causing me to, work overtime, but that's what I do anyway. I'm on call 24/7 all the time, but I still have my constituent work. And campaigns is not going to change for what I'm doing as far as what I have to do for my constituents.
Are you guilty of these crimes?
Absolutely not. My attorney said I shouldn't say it, but it's bull. That's what it is. A BS. That's a better word. Either way, I am looking forward to my day in court and clearing my name.
So you're going to roll the dice and go to trial?
Ain't no question about that. On my tombstone, it will not be guilty. It will be that she stood up and presented her case in court and let the jury decide.
You said at the beginning of this was a witch hunt by the Department of Justice.
Mm-hmm. I haven't changed my mind. No, of course I do.
What's your demeanor going to be like? Are you going to be nervous and scared? Are you going to be defiant, angry?
I'm going to be Corrine Brown.
Corrine, we saw you break down in tears up there. How are you doing? Do you feel like you were able to present your side and get the jury to believe you?
Corrine Brown had served the community for decades. After 10 years as a legislator in Tallahassee, she asked voters to promote her to Congress, and she won a House seat in 1992. This is our archive video from her party the night of her victory. She is considered a historic figure in politics. She was one of the first African Americans elected to Congress from Florida since Reconstruction. She's always been a fighter. In 1995, the boundaries of her district were struck down by the Supreme Court. One of the main instigators of the lawsuit, her old political rival and former state legislator, Andy Johnson. Brown rallied against the changes, but the district lines wound up being redrawn. She still won re-election in 1996. She's fostered a lot of political relationships in her time. This is video from last summer when the former Congresswoman arrived in Orlando on Air Force One with President Obama. They were there together to meet with the victims of the Pulse tragedy.